Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with 16 orchestral suites I couldn't live without. Well, we're getting to the end of this series. There are, 4 or 5 more to go. You may have suggested some others in the interim. I don't want to extend it past its useful lifetime, but we're having such a good time, and your lists are so marvelous, splendid, fantastic. Really just an incredible survey of the world of music in all of its various forms. Really having a good time. At least I am, and I know some of you are at least. 16 orchestral suites I couldn't live without. Orchestral suites are just a grab bag, aren't they? You get ballet suites, suites of incidental music from stage and film. You have excerpts of other things, like shorter versions or sometimes freely composed longer versions. Anything in suites, whatever you want to call it. Just a bunch of movements thrown together, dances, or you name it. That's what this is. So it's easy to come up with 16 of them. My goodness, they all just flew out of my brain, and here they are. Are you ready? Number 1, Tchaikovsky, Suite number 2. Now, of course, Tchaikovsky wrote all those wonderful ballet suites, but he wrote 4 orchestral suites, and most of them, except for the 4th or the finale of the 3rd, never get played. And I really like the 2nd. It's a big, beefy symphonic piece that probably doesn't get played because it needs 4 offstage accordions at one point. Where are you going to find those? Well, you go to your local polka establishment, and there you go. You get them. I'm sure Tchaikovsky didn't have a problem, or he wouldn't have written for them. It's really fun. It's just a wonderfully fun piece of music. People say that the suites are not, they're like low-rent Tchaikovsky because they don't have the passion, and they don't. They're works that he wrote to keep himself, on form, more or less. To keep himself busy when he wasn't doing something tragic or desperate, like a symphony, for example. And for that reason, they don't get a lot of attention, but they are superbly crafted, beautifully tuneful pieces. And I think that the 2nd suite is just wonderful. Grieg, the Peer Gynt suites. How can you not love the Peer Gynt suites? They are just the essence of great incidental music. And I did discuss one of them in great detail in my series of videos on how to listen to great music. If you really want to get into the Peer Gynt suite number 1, then take a look at that series of videos. It's in its own playlist. And I play examples, and we take them apart bit by bit and show just how fabulous they are. Oh, my goodness. Leonard Bernstein, his symphonic suite from On the Waterfront. Gosh, I love that piece, too. This is film music that Bernstein later arranged for concert use. A brilliant, brilliant score. It was the only film score that Bernstein wrote because, he was just too busy to do everything, as usual in his life. And he was very, very good at it, as he was with just about everything in his life. And it's fabulously powerful and exciting. Rameau goes really well with Bernstein. His suite from Le Temple de la Gloire. It has such a fabulous overture. Wow, it's powerful and fabulously orchestrated. Ravel's orchestration with Rameau. See, that's why I get them confused. You can because Rameau was like the Ravel of his day. Just an amazing orchestrator, and his use of instruments and color and timbre to create magic. And there are zillions of Rameau ballet suites and ballets and things, and just go at it. Pick the one you love because they are fabulous. Holst, the Planets. That's a suite. People tend not to remember, but its subtitle is Suite for Orchestra, actually. It's actually called a suite. And it's got, I don't need to talk to you about the planets, do I? It's totally fabulous. It has planets in it, and they're really, really colorful planets and fun to listen to. And it's one of the great orchestral showpieces. And so, feel free to put it on your list as well. Or you can put the ballet suite from The Perfect Fool. Ha! There's other Holst. No, Sibelius, the Karelia suite. Gosh, that's fun. It's so much fun. I mean, it's so tuneful. Da da dum ba da 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 dum bum bum ba da 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 da. Oh gosh, it's one of those pieces that once you hear it, you can't get it out of your head. It'll be stuck there forever. Again, it was originally part of, it was part of the Karelia music was part of one of those tableau vivant things, where you like create a bit of scenery and then you have real people standing there going like that, or whatever, with a shovel or a pick or I don't know. But it's delicious. The actual complete Karelia music has vocal things. It's got songs and stuff, and it was popular for about 3 minutes way back. But the suite is so effective. It's just so brilliantly written that's the thing that still gets us. There is also a Karelia overture, which some of you put in your list of overtures you can't live without, which has the same tune in it. Da 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 da. Yes, it's in there, but it's even more in the suite. So go for the suite. Kodály, Háry, János. Yeah. How can we not love Háry, János? It begins with a sneeze, which tells you in Hungarian that everything you're about to hear is fictitious. It's fabulous, as in fables. And that's exactly what it is. One of the most brilliant and entertaining pieces of orchestral mayhem that anybody ever came up with. And I adore it. Copland. Well, we could do one of the ballet suites, but I didn't want to do that because I already have him at one of the ballets, never mind, in the ballet list, number one. And number two, because I think the Red Pony suite is just one of the most brilliant bunches of excerpts taken from a film score, which is what it was. It's an incredible piece that really also encapsulates that populist Americana style that Copland sort of invented. And it does it even better, I think, than some of the ballets. The very opening, Dawn on the Ranch, and the walk to the bunkhouse, and the circus music. It's just amazingly vivid and instantly identifiable as Copland, and also very, very brilliantly scored. And it makes a great ringtone. Trust me, I have it. Boy, when your phone goes off with that, everyone's going to look up and say, "Wow, what the hell's that?" Which is what they do. Massenet. I actually like putting Copland next to Massenet because in his taped rehearsal of his original version of Appalachian Spring, he keeps saying to the players, "It's too sentimental. It sounds too much like Massenet. Don't play on the Massenet side," Copland says. Well, I love the Massenet side. And Massenet wrote 7, count them, orchestral suites that never, ever, 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 ever get played. And each one is programmatic. There are dramatic scenes Alsatian from Alsace. There's, they're geographical, and they're just fun and beautifully crafted. John Eliot Gardner, in one of his weaker moments, recorded all of them and did it very well. There are only a couple of recordings of the complete batch of them. One on Naxos, which is so-so, and Gardner's, which is better. And then there are some individual ones popping around. But basically, people don't do them, and it's a terrible, terrible shame because they are classy music. They really are. They're good pieces and expertly written. And I just love them. So next, Prokofiev, the Scythian suite. Oh, it's so much fun. I mean, isn't it? It was Prokofiev's answer to the Rite of Spring. And he wanted to do something that was even louder and noisier. And he sort of succeeded in the first movement. I mean, the war dance, too. That ja, 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 ja. I mean, there's nothing like 8 horns really ripping. And Night is so beautiful. Night used to be it was the theme music for something on WQXR, the radio station. Some of you may remember that. It was their midnight show. They used Night from the Scythian suite. It's a terrific piece. It never succeeded as a ballet. Diaghilev heard it apparently and went, ugh. But, one man's whatever is another man's whatever. One man's junk is another man's treasure, or whatever the saying is. It worked fabulously, played separately for orchestra. And here's another Russian piece you may not know. Karayev, who was a colleague of Shostakovich, the Seven Beauties suite from the ballet. Karayev was a very, very good composer. Naxos has recorded some of his symphonies. There are 3 of them, and some other works of his. And the Seven Beauties is a fantastic piece of music. It's a wonderful ballet in folkish tradition. He was from Azerbaijan, if I'm not mistaken. And the reason I know the Seven Beauties is because Ernie Kovacs used it. Ernie Kovacs used a lot of very interesting classical music in his strange comic sketches, including Bartók's music for strings, percussion, and celesta and things like that. And one of the things that he used was the Seven Beauties. And it took me forever to find somebody who knew what it was. I didn't know what it was. Apparently it was recorded for Westminster or something a bazillion years before, and that was the recording he used. But there are a couple versions of the suite, and they are really worth hearing. His music is worth getting to know. And that, I think, is one of the most attractive ballet suites I've heard in like a billion years. Another fabulous suite, Carl Nielsen's Aladdin. Oh gosh, Aladdin is fun. It's just so much fun. It's got that incredible opening march and the market at Isfahan with the different orchestral ensembles all playing, freely, at random, and the concluding dance, which is may or may not have a female chorus in it. Well, there are female chorus throughout the thing in a couple spots, also in the marketplace at Isfahan. It's just a fabulous piece of Danish Orientalism. And how much of that do we get to enjoy? Seriously, it's tremendous. Grofé. No, it's not the Grand Canyon Suite. Well, you could put the Grand Canyon Suite there, but he wrote lots of suites. And my favorite came from around 1960. It's the Niagara Falls Suite, with a fabulous orchestral evocation of said natural wonder, with lots of percussion ripping. And oh gosh, it's fun. Grofé was kind of a trashy composer. He was famous for orchestrating Rhapsody in Blue, which of course is not trash. But his own music, like his piano concerto, which is just horrendous. But these orchestral suites, there's a whole pile. There's a Western one and whatever. They're very, very entertaining. The Grand Canyon Suite's wonderful too. But when I heard the Niagara Suite, I said, hey, that's a hoot. It was written actually for the what was it? The opening of the hydroelectric plant or something like that at Niagara Falls, or it's all just marvelous. It really is. And if you don't know the Niagara Suite, it's on Naxos. Give it a shot. You're going to have a really, really good time. It's fun. Sessions. Roger Sessions. He doesn't get a lot of attention. He deserves some. He's a fabulous composer. He wrote 9 really wonderful symphonies, which eventually evolved into sort of 12-tone things, but they're extremely listenable, I find. Gnarly but fun. And his suite from the Black Maskers, which is early, has this wonderful acerbic, lean, sinewy quality to it that's really remarkable. It sounds like nobody else. You can hear that he was one of those guys who was going to probably get to atonality eventually, but this isn't. It's not, but it's refreshing. It's like orchestral citrus. It's the only way I can describe it. It just has this sort of tangy, tart quality to it that really stuck with me. It really did. Respighi, the Ancient Airs and Dances, Suites 1 through 3. Usually you get them all on one disc. There's that classic Antal Dorati recording on Mercury Living Presence, but Seiji Ozawa did a fabulous recording of it. There's a whole bunch of them. What beautiful arrangements they are of Renaissance and medieval music, lute music, actually. And they're all transcriptions for different orchestral forces, small or orchestra or slightly larger or just strings in the case of the third suite. Wow, they are immaculately crafted, unforgettably tuneful works. And last but not least, Rimsky-Korsakov, Le Coq d'Or. Oh, the Golden Cockerel. I mean, you could pick any of Rimsky-Korsakov's opera suites. I mean, just go for it. It's really fantastic. Scheherazade actually is marked a symphonic suite as well, but I threw that in another list, so I'm not having it here. And this gives me the opportunity to talk again about those fabulous opera suites that I just love, especially that Chandos recording with Nimi Yarvi, those 2 discs. Wow, one of the greatest recordings ever, you may recall. But Le Coq d'Or is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You know, all of these suites have in common, actually, when I look through them, just the remarkably characterful and vivid use of the orchestra. They're all pieces that really showcase the genius of composers as orchestrators, and the symphony orchestra as just one of the most extraordinary inventions in human civilization. I mean, absolutely, it's like way up there, I think. So give me your list of 16 orchestral suites. Go for it. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.